You're sure it's here?
I have it on excellent authority.
And that would be?
A man who purchased the information from a man who won a bet with a man who swore on pain of death that it's likely not anywhere else. I stake my good name on it.
Jack, your name is synonymous with weasel.
Then how did I ever talk you into this?
That is a mystery indeed.
My guess is, with darling Elizabeth to care for, you need the money.
Good guess.
They've stashed treasure chests about. Take what you can, give nothing back.
Objectives updated.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Objectives updated.
Quiet! Someone is watching us. There they are! Crank. You just have to figure this will come in handy.
Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
Now we pause to appreciate the beginning of the raid proper. First, we will unlock the main gate. Then lower the flag and replace it with the Jolly Roger. That's the signal to our ricket-ridden crew, and they'd best be watching for it. Lad, farewell.
Objectives updated.
Took you long enough, you dallying swine? We've been hiding in that swamp since sundown. I'll be pulling leeches off me nether parts for ages.
Ah, Stub. Your verbiage always conjures up such a lovely visage.
The treasure should be behind that door.
Into the treasure room we go! Bring forth with that battering ram and place her against the door!
Objectives updated.
There it is. Skull of Teowakata.
What's he got to smile about, I wonder?
It's beautiful.
Aye, 'tis. I expect I'll see a handsome price for it.
Are we having pronoun issues?
Thanks for all your help, gentlemen, but we won't be needing you any further.
The convicted stand before us. One Will Turner and Jack Sparrow.
Captain,
Captain Jack Sparrow.
How could I be so stupid?
To be hanged for
Double
the willful
crossings.
commission of crime.
occupational hazard,
The
I'm
breadth
afraid.
of which
I'm not
will
talking
now
about them.
be recounted
I was a fool to throw my
in
lot in again with you.
piracy,
Oh, so I'm to blame
smuggling,
then?
Drunkenness, treason, arson, pillaging,
There's a very good explanation for that.
kidnapping, looting, poaching, brigandage, pilfering, depravity,
Total misunderstanding. I had no idea she was a woman.
depredation, chicanery, disregard for public safety, sailing under false colors, and general lawlessness. And for these crimes you have been sentenced on this day to be hanged by the neck until dead.
Define dead. Where did you get all that?
The crimes of Captain Sparrow are notorious. Among our many sources, we have a detailed account of your recent criminal activities in the town of Port Royal.
Criminal activities? Nonsense. Port Royal would have been burnt to cinders were it not for my heroic intervention.
Your heroic intervention?
He was there too. Look, you got it all wrong, mate. At least give the condemned a chance to set the record straight.
I suppose you may be permitted some final word. If that is how you wish to spend it, so be it.
Good man. Now, while your false account depicts me as an enemy of Port Royal, it was I, in fact, who came to the rescue of said hamlet when it fell under siege by accursed pirates of the Black Pearl. I was partnered, through no fault of my own, with the young blacksmith Will Turner, who stands beside me even now, as unjustly sentenced as I.
Jack, this isn't how it happened at all.
This is my story, boy, so shush. Keep your head and be grateful to have it a while longer. We've got work to do.
Objectives update. Objectives update.
Please, don't hurt me. Here, take this. Objectives update.
Objectives update. Objectives update. Objectives update.
They'll be safe on the other side of that gate. But we'll have to lead them through these pirates to get there.
Objectives update.
The townspeople are safe. Now what?
Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
They're launching more boats from the Black Pearl. We have to stop them before they reach land. We can use these cannons.
Objectives updated.
In, Puppet.
Puppet.
Let us in, then we promise we won't hurt you.
We won't.
Shut up!
Go away! There's an entire section of British soldiers in here guarding me.
Is there really? It's a wonder I managed to get past them then. You can run, dear, but I'm the only one present who means you no harm. Stay with me, you got a fighting chance, savvy? Ever use one of these?
Why, yes. And I've also used these.
That's interesting. No pressure, darling.
Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
That was gunpowder. They're blasting their way for our house.
Forward, girl! Now they're in, so we gotta get out.
Objectives updated.
This way! Keep moving!
Objectives update.
Get in here and help me, you worthless lot!
Trouble.
We're leaving! Toss a lot of it!
Objectives update. Objectives update.
But you were in prison the entire time. I freed you myself the next morning.
It seems my accomplice is in a hurry. Would anyone like to hear what happened next, or should we just get on with the hanging? Right then. After our narrow escape, Elizabeth was absconded by a band of 10. No, 20. 50 pirates.
50?
She was brought aboard the Black Pearl and taken to Isla de Muerta, which you won't find on any maps, so don't bother looking. With no ship of our own to give chase, Will and I were forced by circumstances to take actions that some might consider piracy. We set sail aboard the Interceptor, a brisk and sturdy vessel formerly the British Royal Navy.
We're hardly moving.
Doldrums, mate. Unfortunate turn of events for your imperiled maiden.
A ship!
A galleon, on its way from the Spanish Main. They're approaching with oars.
Are we at war with the Spanish?
Evidently.
I am Don Carrera de la Vega. Why do you fly British colors?
That is a stolen flag. Overcome with remorse, we are even now on our way to deliver it back.
Esto es aún mejor que un buque británico. Capturemos piratas. Oh, excuse me, kind sirs. I require a moment.
Montezuma's revenge.
Now?
Now.
Objectives updated.
We can do this. We can escape.
Possible, though improbable. There is still a small army below with His Royal Incontinence. We need to reach the interceptor and make it likely these lads can't follow.
Objectives obtained.
Drop the rowboats!
Objectives obtained.
I'll set fire to the mast. That will settle the trip for a good while.
Objectives obtained.
The main mast is the only one left.
Objectives obtained.
Burn it, Jack!
Oh, that's interesting.
Those plates are a problem. It could take 1,000 hits from our swords to smash loose any one of them.
What is this? Could two lone pirates have bested the pride of the Spanish Armada? Outstanding! One does not find worthy opponents every day. Make your peace with God, gentlemen. Je now face Don Carrera de la Vega, the master of the 1,000 strike spin.
Objectives obtained.
That sword strike of his might be strong enough to break through the iron plates. off your men and let us go in peace.
El tonto fue abandonado. Captúrenlo.
Jack, do you speak Spanish? Jack?
Sorry, mate. Saw an opportunity, couldn't pass it up.
Your friends left without you. I will have to punish you twice as hard. You do not deserve to die quick. You will be put to work in the silver mines. For the rest of your miserable life, you will never again feel the warmth of the sun.
Bloody pirates.
Faster, scum! Work faster. Tell me you didn't miss me.
Jack!
You look wretched, terrible, boy. You should take some pride in your appearance.
You left me for dead. I should wrap these chains around your neck.
Well, that would make it difficult.
Make it difficult?
To unlock them.
Objectives update.
That minecart is filled with explosives. Perhaps we can use it. Jack, that switch will change the track the minecart takes.
By Poseidon's throne, I thought I'd never see another living soul. They threw me down here for a wee bit of youthful pillaging. A pirate am I, but I can see so are ye. There's another down here, like me. Free him too, and we can help you get out of here. I'll be waiting by the hoist platform. Thanks for freeing me. I'll wait by the exit for you.
Objectives update. Objectives update.
There are legions more of us trapped in these mines. You two go ahead and clear the way. We'll stay behind and free the others.
Objectives update.
The Evadidos are using the munitions carts. Musketeers, fire at will! Blow up the carts before they do any more damage!
Objectives update.
After our interlude with the gentlefolk of Spain, we resumed course and sailed to Tortuga in search of a crew. Scarlet! Not sure I deserved that.
Get him, boys!
Objectives update.
Well, look at that.
Duck.
Don't be ridiculous. That's not a duck, it's a...
Duck!
Jack Sparrow.
Captain.
Filthy scum! You've got a lot of nerve showing your face in Tortuga after what you've done.
Yes, absolutely. Nolo contendere. I apologize, and since we're on the subject, could you jog my memory as to what exactly... Follow that swine.
Objectives update. Objectives update.
I know that scent.
It's pig.
No, worse. Gibbs.
Who's Gibbs?
Our first mate, blessed with a highly inadequate sense of smell.
So, you and your wet-eared lackey be spoiling for a fight, eh?
Lackey?
Well, guess what, boys? You found one.
Objectives update.
Jesus! You've broken me leg!
Dreadful sorry. I know the name of a good peg leg, man. Uses whalebone. Top quality. Best in Tortuga.
Jack, I think we found your man.
Well, Jack, I do say I be feeling agreeable to your proposition.
Then you'd be agreeing to be our first mate.
Agreed.
Can you find us a crew?
Not to worry. There's bound to be some sailors on this rock crazy as you.
One can only hope. Take what you can.
Give nothing back. That's a powerful brew's been concocted. It's hit me something fierce.
He doesn't look well. Let's get him out of here.
Objectives update.
Thanks, boys. I feel several measures improved. I'm off to recruit some sailors. But there be two in this tavern I'm in no condition to find. It's Mr. Cotton and Marty the Dwarf. They'll be through that door.
How will we recognize them?
You'll recognize Cotton from the parrot he keeps at his side. And Marty the Dwarf. He's got a fighting spirit, I tell ye. Several sizes larger than his size. Go round them up, and I'll meet ye back at the ship.
Objectives updated.
This bugger's parrot insulted me! Bring me that bird or I'll cut him good!
Objectives updated.
We spoke to Gibbs. He said you'd join our crew.
I will, lad, I will. Rah! Nothing better to do. Rah!
Objectives update.
Help! Look at the little runt squirm.
Thanks for getting me out of there. If you ever need my help, I'll be by the docks. By the way, watch out for my brother, El Grande. He's Pequeño's right-hand man, and he's looking for you.
Objectives update.
I found you. The boss has been looking all over for you, Jack Sparrow.
Wild guess. I take you to be El Grande, Marty the dwarf's brother.
How do you know who I am?
Family resemblance.
Enough jokes! You are finished, you scurvy dogs!
Objectives update. Objectives update.
Salutations, Jack.
Pequeño, what a surprise.
Stow it, lad. Enough with the small talk. Now what have ye done with it?
It's...
The dragon's eye, you madman! I gave it to you to sell in Formosa. You said you'd bring me back all the gold and shine, and I was fool enough to listen!
Ah, Formosa, yes. All coming back now. Terrible mishap. Couldn't be helped. Got a lovely story out of it.
Oh, really? Then perhaps you wouldn't mind telling it.
Happy to oblige. Might want to make yourself comfortable, a bit long in the telling.
My servant informs me you are carrying an item that you wish for me to buy.
Indeed. My servant informs me you have an archer's bow aimed square at my red and beating. Is that how you do business, then?
Servant? Jack, I don't even know what I'm doing in this story. I never went with you to Formosa.
Not now, boy. Show her the goods and be quick about it.
Where did you get the dragon's eye?
Does it really matter?
No, it does not. Bye, Jack Sparrow. Pleasure doing business with you.
That's not nice. She didn't even call me captain.
Shall we give chase?
After you.
Objectives update.
hand over the dragon's eye.
Objectives update.
Where did she go?
Keep up, lad. That's no longer our most pressing issue.
Objectives update.
Now where did that pilfering strumpet get off to?
She must have gone through this door. We'll need to break through the barricade.
I suspect one of these fine citizens has a key, after a fashion.
Objectives update.
We are notorious pirates, and regrettably, we must steal one of your fireworks. Or we can buy it.
Objectives update.
That was impressive. Almost impossible. Improbable. Both.
I can see Tang's temple. This way.
Objectives update.
Follow me if you must, Jack Sparrow. But you will never leave this place alive.
What say I merely trail you at a discreet distance, then?
Objectives update.
Jack, these warriors are made of clay. We've got to force them into the water.
Objectives update.
Mighty dragon of the ages, use this ruby to feed upon the souls within these walls. Then rise and do my bidding. Make me Empress of the world!
Objectives update.
You rogues have interfered for the last time!
Objectives update.
surrounded by mere pirates? What? No!
That seems rather decisive, don't you think? We'll have to suss out another buyer. Help me pry this thing loose.
Jack, I wouldn't... I think we should leave.
No, I think we should get out of here.
Objectives update.
Just dissolved? Like the other statues?
It wasn't a dragon yet, I speculate. Our mischief interrupted Tang's spell. Magic is among the most finicky of science.
Fine then. Let's get out of here before the creature returns.
I'd sooner fall on me blade. I swore an oath to Pequeño, and my word is gold.
But surely Pequeño, if he were here, would not wish to subject you to such peril, and would release you from your oath. Nor would he wish to be here. So why not do him a favor, and renounce the oath in absentia? Jack, what is this nonsense you have me saying?
Yet you say it so well. Next the commentary, and let us proceed.
So that's how it happened, eh?
Every word shiny and pristine.
And you return empty-handed?
And sore-footed, and broken-hearted.
I see.
Excellent. Then we're square.
Aye, forgive and forget. I have resolved to be magnanimous, to rise above and all that.
And we laud you for it.
I'll just be sinking your ship now.
I want you to know I saw that coming.
The interceptor!
I've got to put a few holes in it, by way of recompense, you understand. Be feeling much better afterwards.
Get him! Objectives update. Objectives update.
Keep moving. Bound to be another way out.
Objectives update.
Say goodbye to your ship, Jack.
In point of fact, that ship belongs to His Majesty the King of England.
Be that as it may, it seems you be the one sailing in it as of late, aren't ye?
Why own when you can rent? Saves on maintenance.
Nice try. Charge the cannons! Fire away, you scurvy sea dogs!
Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
Ye had not have stopped me, Sparrow. Now I'm no recourse but to be taking me vengeance directly.
Objectives updated.
That is painful.
Some things cannot be unseen.
Was that the interceptor?
None other. Gibbs, what's the bearing? I feel a bit of a chill. You're dead. And you're dead. You're all dead. I'm not dead. Ye gods, Glacier! Why did things creep up out of nowhere?
It happened during the night. I know not how. I was in the hull mending a sail.
Hello there, gents. Might you be amenable to pointing the way out of here? We seem to have drifted off course.
Jack, they're going to blow up the ship!
Objectives update. Objectives update. Objectives update.
What were those things?
Not things, men. Or once they were. I've heard tell of this place. A Viking ship on its way to the New World, lost at sea, swallowed by an Arctic glacier. Those on board began to treat you like ice.
tremors are being caused by that whale. It's trapped beneath the ice.
Terrible shame, that. Captain Jack Sparrow is friend to all the creatures of the sea.
What sport? Fight on, warriors! To never-ending battle!
Objectives update.
In some cultures, this is an aphrodisiac. Might be worth keeping.
Objectives update.
Even more interesting.
Most interesting. This horn could help us free the interceptor.
Aye, and it might serve our finny friend as well. Back to the frozen lake.
Objectives updated.
Heave to, matey. That's putting your flukes into it.
It's moving awfully quickly, isn't it?
Beg pardon. Man overboard.
Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
Blast it all, that was brisk. Put a hot stew on. I need something warm in me belly.
You'd think there'd be some thanks. A word of appreciation.
Pirates, not big on gratitude. Soon after our Arctic escapade, we reset our course and came to the dreaded Isla de Muerta in search of Lady Elizabeth.
Objectives update.
Carefully to avoid the falling rocks.
Objectives update. Objectives update. Objectives update.
have returned, save for this. 881 we found, but despaired of ever finding the last. We've paid the blood sacrifice owed the heathen gods, and now 'tis only her blood must yet be paid. Begun by blood undone.
Will, lead her back to the ship. I'll keep these scallywags at bay with the point of me blade.
We can but humbly surrender to your dashing bravery and superior swordsmanship.
Well then, that certainly makes things easier.
Have you gone mad? Your account couldn't be further from the truth. Elizabeth escaped on her own. It was you taken captive by Barbossa aboard the Black Pearl.
Yes, of course. So helpful to have you by my side, correcting my inaccuracy.
Oh, 'tis an honor indeed to have you back aboard me ship.
My ship.
Jack Sparrow.
Captain.
The man who vanished from under the eyes of 7 agents of the East India Company. The man who sunk a French war galleon with naught but his cutlass and a diving bell.
The man who sacked Nassau port without firing a shot. Mustn't leave that one out.
I've often wondered just how you managed to pull off such a trick.
Ah, therein lies a tale. Nassau. Lovely town. So much to see and do. But I'd picked a rueful time to visit. For the eve of my arrival, the town came under siege by Black Smoke James, named for the cloud of black smoke he created to baffle his enemies. He was desirous to appoint himself magistrate of the island, a detail of grave concern to the man who a priori held the position.
Jack, what am I doing here?
You're in charge of pulchritude, spunk, and a sense of moral righteousness. Try to keep up. Got a good mouthful of that, I did.
Good heavens, no! It is you! You are here! Please to spare my life. I will do anything.
I hadn't planned on not sparing your life, but I'm willing to listen to offers.
I surrender Nassau. I will give you my title and full authority over the island. You can have everything. Just let me leave unharmed, and to bring with me those who'd not resist your aggression. We are at your mercy.
Do you reckon they're always this accommodating?
Don't you get it? He thinks you're Black Smoke James.
I have been trying to better my posture.
Go on, say something.
What do I say?
I don't know, just don't get us killed.
Aye. You be not worth the trouble to darken my blade. Accept your surrender, I do. Away with you, says I. Cooperate, and I will be merciful, and call off the siege.
Call off the siege? How do you intend to do that? You're not actually Black Smoke James, you know.
Must you always leap right to the minor flaw of the plan? I shall go and speak to him and appeal to his sense of reason, that's all. You may use whatever persuasion comes to mind.
Objectives update.
Help! Someone, please! I'm trapped under here! Thank you both. I owe you my life.
You can repay your debt by helping us quell that fire.
Consider it done.
You'll save me!
In order to put you to work, grab a bucket and put out that fire.
Objectives update. Objectives update.
Hello, Black.
And mighty you be. Think you're a clever scallywag to dare address Black Smoke Chainsaw.
Only insofar as...
He's the magistrate of Nassau's appointed negotiator, here to discuss the terms of surrender.
Letting the lady do the talking, are ye? Aye then. Out with your terms.
Safe passage for all the townspeople. They'll leave out of port by ship, and you'll not put a hand on one of them.
Take note, boys. We've a real Spitfire before us. So, you'll be wanting them to leave unharmed, I take it.
That's right.
Well, let me ask you, what is the fun in that? Oh, sorry, dearie, but I'll be granting no one safe passage, and that includes you.
Blast these bilge-rats into oblivion!
Objectives update.
Up here! I'm slipping!
Objectives update. Objectives updated.
All's well as ends better. The arrangements are made. You must leave at once.
Oh, bless you, sir. I will gather the townspeople, and we'll be on our way.
Jack, what are you doing?
As my crew of bloodthirsty scoundrels be a bit restless, best let us escort you to the ship.
Objectives updated.
This is a letter of marque from the Queen granting control of Nassau. Pillaging, plundering, I can't wait. We are getting out of here.
It's a shame about their ship sinking like that.
You're not as heartless as you make yourself out to be, are you, Jack?
Let's not forget all I've gained. This town belongs to me now. Settled.
Oh, it does it? Well, being on account of who you was pretending to be when you made the deal, and seeing as who I am, that being the man you was pretending to be, I'm inclined to differ.
Run!
Objectives update. Objectives updated.
Ye bloomin' cowards and fools. Have ye not yet noticed that you've wandered onto the deck of the King George's Amnesty? This be my ship, and I'm not looking to add any more crew.
Objectives update.
you 1,000 times, Jack Sparrow. I'll not see ye skip this day, no, but another one. You've my word on that.
You spin a lovely yarn, Jack. Would that a word of it were true.
Captain, we're coming up on the interceptor.
take him back to his cell.
Objectives.
Holes have been blown in my ship. Was that absolutely necessary?
Give that back!
You want this, do ya? We'll come and get it.
We can't leave without that medallion. We'll have to find the key to the cell.
Objectives update.
We must stop those cannons from destroying the interceptor. There are powder kegs stowed away in those lockers. I'll wager those two are holding the keys.
Objectives update.
You want to get past me, gentlemen? Let's see you give it a try.
Jack, he's got the keys to the brig.
Objectives update. Objectives updated.
Let us talk as the desperate, needful, pitiful creatures we are. I've got something you want. You got something I want. What do you say we make a clean trade of it and go our separate ways? My expectations started off low and have been fulfilled.
Objectives updated.
Didn't suit his complexion.
How do you do that? Let's get back to the interceptor.
I'll be taking that medallion now, Jack.
Good to see you, boys. They're coming from all sides. Help us turn the tides.
Objectives updated.
Need help over here! Need help over here! Ah!
Got the medallion. Follow that monkey.
Objectives update.
Enough! Bosun, get down there and finish this.
Objectives update.
Get the monkey.
Why, thank ye, Jack.
You're welcome.
Not you. We named the monkey Jack. Gents, our hope is restored.
The situation was grim. The not very often heroic Will Turner had handed himself over as Barbossa's prisoner, while I was marooned once again on Rum Island. This time with the Lady Elizabeth at my side, which improved the view dramatically. Nevertheless, we had no hope of escape.
We've no hope of escape.
Don't say such things, love. There's always a way.
Oh, and what way is that?
Well, there is this treasure map.
Jack, we're marooned on an island. What use have we for finding treasure?
Have we got anything better to do?
I suppose not. What does it say?
Yo-ho, says I, and fair hunting to ye. If it's treasure you seek, on Rum Island you'll be. To start down the way, breathe deep and stay calm. The entrance is clear from between two crossed palms. Oh, that was easy.
Those spiders are of enormous size.
Objectives update. Objectives updated.
Wonderful. May I point out, however, that we're no less marooned than before.
Ah, but now we're marooned and rich. One time, I hope to find a treasure that hasn't got a curse on it. Just once.
Let's get out of here!
Objectives updated.
we're back where we started.
And none the better for it. We'll never get off this island.
Hello, turtles. Must I tell you again? There is always a way.
Utter rubbish! Elizabeth got you off Rum Island by creating a bonfire that signaled the Dauntless. If it weren't for her, you'd be nothing but a pile of bleached bones on the sand.
With haste, we return to Isla de Muerta. Our goal to rescue the ungrateful Will Turner from the villainous pirate Barbosa and his wretched crew.
You two stay here. The Commodore's staging an ambush. You? He doesn't want getting hurt. You? He doesn't want getting in the way.
I live to help.
Shut your mouth!
Ring the bell! Call the soldiers back! Do you think our soldiers heard that?
No.
Objectives
Jack,
update.
they've got the bell pieces. We've got to get them back and fix it.
Objectives update. Objectives update.
That's it. Now we just need the clapper.
Looking for this?
He threw it overboard.
You're next! You're next!
Quick, grab that eye. We can use it for a bell clapper.
And people look at me askance.
Objectives update. Objectives updated.
That did it. The boats are coming back.
Sparrow!
Objectives
Miss Swann!
update.
We're here! Raise the boats!
Objectives update.
This is our chance. We have to get onto the island and rescue Will. Follow me.
They'll be expecting us in the caves, so we take the path round the island and go straight to the cursed treasure.
Objectives update. Objectives update.
Where's the cave entrance?
Right there. Used to be.
Arr! Grr!
Objectives update.
A mediocre plan augmented by fortune. Story of my life.
Go save Will. I'll hold them off.
Begone by blood.
Excuse me.
By blood.
Jack! It's not possible.
Not probable.
Deal with them, boys, and I shall flee to where the living cannot follow.
Objectives update.
You're looking a bit scurvy-faced.
I could say the same of you. This curse best be one we can undo.
Objectives update.
So what now, gentlemen? Will it be three immortals locked in epic battle until Judgment Day and the trumpets sound?
Or you could surrender.
Objectives update.
10 years you carried that pistol, saving its shot for my demise. And now you waste it.
He didn't waste it.
I feel cold.
Well, that appears decisive. You hungry? I still feel undernourished.
Where's Elizabeth?
Oh, she's fine. Left her attending to some details what needed tending to. No worries. Now, if you'd be so kind, I'd be much obliged if you dropped me off at my ship. With the curse lifted, the heathen god's unholy pact was complete. The island was swallowed into the sea, taking Barbossa, his men, and the treasure along with it, never to be heard from again. As for us, we just barely escaped with our lives so that we might lose them here via the nooses you have so generously provided. And that, dear listeners, is the end of our tale. Lovers reunited, villains vanquished, and those long dead avenged for the wrongs committed against them.
Captain Jack Sparrow, your story is one that we will pass along to our grandchildren. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Now give them both.
That's it, isn't it? We're doomed. Your story. It got us nowhere. It was all a waste of time.
Waste of time? Precisely.
What do you mean?
Have you not been paying attention?
Elizabeth? Where? How?
That's for running off without me.
But I
hate to cut short the reunion, but the locals seem a trifle displeased.
Right. Let's get out of here.
Objectives update. Objectives update.
Ah, Stub. If only you guarded your prize with the cleverness with which it was absconded.
We took our riches, spent it like fools. One item we could not part with. In time, our blood turned cold, and our limbs stiff as boards at the onset of rigor mortis. But the pain, Jack, you can't imagine it. We looked to the skull, and we knew we were cursed men, bound forever to its vengeful will. Now it wants you both as well. And what it wants, it compels us to acquire.
If this wasn't happening, I'd swear you were making it up.
It's the life of a pirate, mate. You best get used to it.